So should we kind of give a quick recap of like, what's been going on with like life and stuff?
If you want to.
So yeah, like 2020, it sucks. Diseases happen.
Yeah.
The 2020 virus struck another person. It was like, oh well crap, I guess I'll just miss a bunch of streams then, cause like I feel terrible. um
How's
also,
everyone else, by the way?
uh some better than others, I'll just say.
Okay.
Like, we have like multiple people in the hospital, like people are getting better and then getting worse, like people have went in then come out and been fine.
Mm.
It's a whole big thing. Yeah, this has actually led to like a recent development where it's like, yeah, you're probably aware that like my aunt's like in the hospital because of just all of this, because
Yeah.
basically because of everything.
Yeah.
So we had to like take in her cats because we couldn't just leave them alone at her house all day because it was just like, getting kind of nuts.
Yeah.
So
So
that
you've got
led, yeah,
so you've got cats over there.
yeah, well, more importantly, it led to the really fun adventure of like, oh, we're just going to go into this person's house and we just have to like just grab the cats and get them in their carrier. Now, the thing about this is that like that house is kind of a mess.
Mm.
So what we ended up having to do was like move just a bunch of crap out of the way so we could move like a table and TV stand just enough so we can move the couch back so that the cats won't be able to hide behind the couch.
Mm.
And we go and we find the carrier she has, we like just go and we like manage to grab a cat, we get in the carrier, we eventually manage to like close up and it's like, okay, that's one. There's two cats. So, so now we have to go through the process of like grabbing the other cat to also put into the carrier. And it turns out like the carrier probably isn't big enough for that. And I have no idea how she does this normally. So, like, there's no room to fit the other cat, and that leads to the first cat getting back out the carrier.
Oh
So,
no.
so like, this basically leads to a whole day of just wrangling cats so we could get one to the carrier, drive it over here, put it into like a back room with like food and water and stuff, and drive back out to try and find and wrangle the other cat. And eventually we did it. But like as soon as we got that second cat, it just started screaming and it was just meowing aggressively and trying to like claw its way out the entire ride home.
Yeah, cats don't like being locked up.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, we have to do it because, things are getting kind of nutty. We may have to, like, keep these cats, like, forever, basically, if, like, things get worse, Like, there's no other way. This is a situation that needs to happen, but just holy crap.
Yeah.
So, yes, now I'm currently in the room just doing the podcast with the cats. And they're both angry and hiding, and they hate me because I'm the meanie who locked them up.
Did you only go and get them like recently?
Yeah, this is just like yesterday.
Ah, so they're still.
Yeah, they're still like hiding and sulking around. So, like, the idea is that, like, we're gonna like lumber around the house and hopefully they'll like hang around us enough that they'll like get over and just realize that like we're not out to eat them or something, we're just out to try and like make them happy and give them food and treats.
They cats just don't like change. They'll get over it though.
Yeah. Hopefully. Well, they probably will. What complicates this a bit is that we also have a dog to take care of, and we still don't know how that's going to play out, so
Yeah, how does Fritz? You don't know. You don't know how Fritz is gonna.
yeah, he has not interacted with the cats yet.
Mm,
So like, I don't know, hopefully they get used to him too. He'll probably bark. He may be angry. No one's gonna be happy for a bit. But
I don't.
like, yeah.
I don't think he'd be angry. Maybe excited.
Yeah, I feel like he'll be jealous more than anything else.
Maybe.
Because there was a bit where we had to bring the cats food because, of course, they're hungry and, like, they're angry and anxious. So we bring the food in, and he's just chasing us because food. And we close the door behind us. We come back out without food, and he just starts crying and whining because where did food go? He's just looking around, just like, why are you doing this to me? And it's like, ah, man, like we have to do this, but holy crap.
hopefully hopefully he turns out to be pretty cool with cats because
Yeah,
uh, in the event that all this craziness goes away and I like come and stay with you for a week or whatever, a week or two,
yeah,
I'd have to bring my cat.
yeah. That's true. I feel like he'll probably be like okay after a bit because he's like, he's slowing down. He's like chilling out. Like he sort of likes to sleep all day at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if nothing else, he's not gonna be like actively chasing these things around or anything, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope Radar would be nice with him because I don't see Radar being the type to take his crap if he bugs him.
Yeah, I feel like the bigger issue would be like how Radar would deal with the other cats because like they're a lot more reclusive and probably a lot more irritated right now.
Yeah, like I said, they'll get over it. By the time I'm able to come over again, the cats will have probably gotten used to your house.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
uh,
hopefully. But yeah, hopefully no one like, gets outside and runs off. Hopefully like everything settles down. But yeah, this is gonna be a bit of an adjustment period. Also, did I mention I'm allergic to cats?
oh, I didn't know that.
And these are two of the biggest, fluffiest cats I've ever seen.
Oh no, are they fluffier than Radar?
Yes.
Wow.
They are big effing stoic fluff balls who just want to escape everything. So yeah, this should be interesting. So like anything else we want to kind of get into before we get into the episodes?
Uh, I don't know, just something I'm passing by on Twitter. The Capcom's making me angry again.
Wait, what are they doing?
Okay, so anyone who knows me on streams and whatever probably knows that I really like the Mega Man Legends series. And I'm really disappointed and was trying to get over the fact that Legends 3 probably is never going to happen.
Yeah.
There's a Mega Man gotcha game, I think. And guess who they announced for that? It's
Oh,
it's it's Mega Man from Legends
I was
and
gonna get.
Tron Barn.
Yeah, I was gonna guess Teaselbond for some reason, but yeah, that does make more sense.
No, it's Tron and Mega Man Volnut.
Yeah.
And Tron, you play as. From what I've seen, it looks like a proper Mega Man game, like a classic one, like a side scroller.
Huh.
And like you play as Tron and the Gustav, and I haven't seen gameplay uh for Mega Man himself, but oh wait, no, I've seen a little bit. He has the shining laser.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, we can't get Legends, but they'll put the Legends characters into their gotcha trash to milk money out of it.
Yeah, it's like it's that Silent Hill effect, you know? Like Silent Hill like 5 or whatever's never coming out, and I don't know which number they're on. But like effing gotcha games for Silent Hill stuff, yeah, that's coming out constantly.
Yeah, of course.
Gotta get
Also,
those Silent Hill pachinko games out.
yeah. Also, somebody brought. Hold on. I think I was. Oh wait, I closed Twitter. I think I saw a tweet that was like the event launched on the day that Mega Man Legends 3 was announced.
Oh, that's
Yeah, 10 years ago
yeah.
today, Mega Man Legends 3 was announced for Nintendo 3DS, and that's the day that they launched the event.
Why can't we just get Mega Man Legends 3 for the effing Switch? Why can't they
Uh,
just make it for the Switch?
because uh, despite several years of fan input and work, there apparently wasn't enough demand for it.
Like, how much would it even cost to just, like, make a port of Legends 1 too, right? And just, like, see how that goes.
I'd love to see a collection of 1 and 2 with like polished up graphics, I guess, polished up
Yeah.
graphics and whatnot.
Like, if there's, like, I don't even need them to, like, run it through, like, an HD filter or some crap. Like, just the raw port just out there on the Switch. Just be like, oh yeah, these are the games, like, do with this what you will.
Yeah,
It's just like, just see how much it makes.
yeah, I'd buy. It's me supporting Capcom doing exactly what I'm complaining about. But yeah, I'd buy it. I'd buy a collection of 1 and 2. No, 1, 2, and Misadventures of Tron.
Yes, that's a good collection.
Yeah, if it's not all 3, then they messed up because Misadventures of Tron is not necessarily directly linked to the series. No, wait, it is. It is
Yeah,
because
yeah.
freaking Glide shows up in 2.
Wait, he does?
You didn't know that?
I've never played 2.
Crap! Yeah, Glide shows up in 2. He's an antagonist,
Oh, that's great. Oh,
but
man.
he's working with the Bonds actually.
I thought Glide was just a one-off thing.
Now they brought him back. They brought him back and the bird bots.
I I need to get around to Legends 2 at some point, because holy crap. The
Good.
bird bots are so good. They're so good, though.
Yeah, there's also what are they? There's like colored bird bots that are like Power Rangers, I guess.
Oh, alright, yeah, that's solid. That's strong.
Yeah, and then there's a couple of characters from. I think they're from something else, but I don't know what it is. Maybe from the mobile game.
Yeah, I did hear there's like some characters from like, the thing like digging segments and Tron Bond stuff that like show up.
Uh,
So I don't know, maybe there'd be like some of those people that I'd like recognize. Because I do remember those characters fairly well. The effing like digging people and the effing like random police lady who learns to judo throw your robot.
yeah, Denise
Yeah.
Marmalade. Oh, I'd love to see her come back.
Yeah, so you just like you start the fight and you just run up shooting her and she just grabs your effing like mecha, just like throws it to the ground and it's like, oh jeez. She's really
Yeah.
upped her game.
It's great.
Oh man.
I could have swore it said that these characters that show up in 2. I don't know, it says from Mega Man Legends 2, so maybe not.
Huh. Alright.
Games, guys, reporter. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I thought they were from something else. I guess they're original characters for 2, but still.
Yeah. Man, what's that crap with like the weird fountain of youth thing where it's like, oh no, it's actually root beer?
I think I screwed up that quest, so I've never seen the full thing myself.
Oh,
But yeah, I
you've
think
never seen the ending to that?
I don't think I have.
Man, we
But yeah. I think I screwed up on one part of the quest and didn't get all the stones. Or
man,
I was supposed to do something and I just didn't. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, we need to just like go through the like Legends series at some point, just like maybe after we beat like Cyber Sleuth or something, right?
Yeah,
Because like
I
it won't,
was
yeah,
I was thinking of streaming hard mode of 1 and maybe 2. I
yeah,
gotta find out if there's like a save unlock I can do because the only the way they do hard mode is like you have to beat the game, and then after you beat the game, it takes you back to the menu, and then hard mode is there. But I think if you reload the game, it won't be there anymore until you beat the
yeah.
game again.
Honestly, like I'd be up for doing like a co-op stream where we just like play through that, right? Just play through like the classic like Legends games.
I'd be super down for that.
Yeah. But yeah, then like we'd be able to get through like normal mode, and then after we're done with the co-op stuff, then you could do hard mode on your own time.
Well, I mean, I have a completed save file of Legends. It's just I'd have to go and beat the. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah,
I'd have to go and beat the final boss again to. I guess I could do that before the stream and then whatever.
yeah, we'll think out, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm
So,
gonna
yeah.
I'm gonna I'm gonna fact check this real quick.
So like anything else we really want to get to, or should we just get to the Digimon?
That's about all I have to say.
Yeah, I'm thinking like there's not really anything I really want to say, except that like I've been running a lot of FF14, but just random like effing like raids and crap.
No, yeah.
So like a lot of my like effing classes have gone like weirdly powerful, and I'm not sure how to deal with that.
What do you mean?
Cause it's like, oh hey guys, look over. It's like, oh yeah, you guys want to do this and this or more. Just like one day I just look over. It's like, oh, everything's at like 50 except for Bard. Huh? How'd that happen?
Wow, I don't even have everything at 50. That's my current goal.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there like, oh my god, like, was I just doing this like this hard because of the effing disease? Is
Yes.
this how bad my life got?
Guess so.
So
So you're still in Stormblood, right?
yeah, I'm in like the end quests.
Jeez.
So it's like after the big like expansion boss and until the like the post expansion like material.
What are you supposed to be doing?
Last
If you
thing
can
we
remember.
last thing I do is like you look at the weird like like energy pods, and it's like, oh hey, here's how these things work, and this is what this was about. And it's like, oh, okay.
Oh, the artificial echo thing?
Yeah.
Okay, you're not
Yeah.
you're not quite at the end yet.
Also, sup, Baron.
Okay.
Man, it feels like it's been like a good while. Mainly because it has been. Alright. So, I hope you remember these episodes well, because I'm a bit lost at the moment.
I might get details mixed up.
Yeah.
Let's see what's the first one about. It's kind of this. Oh yeah, the first one is the Ice Devimon episode.
Yeah, episode 10.
Yeah. It's kind of these 3 episodes are kind of like a mini Rikka arc.
Yeah, like... we should still, like, approach them one at a time, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so episode 10, it's like, Rikka's just sort of going around, like, oh hey, how'd this evolution stuff happen? She's like, oh, maybe it's not strength, maybe it's friendship that does it.
And then she's like, no, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Not actually, but she's thinking it.
Yeah. But yeah, I do like that, we're at least getting that bit of, like, introspection, that she's like, oh yeah, like, maybe, like, just killing everything in sight isn't the real path to power after all.
Yeah, she's at least thinking about the fact that, Takato and Henry had their partners digivolve when they were like in dire need, and the same's even for my case.
Yeah, and Takao's not like a better trainer at all, and we know that because his Digimon was really sad in the rain last time.
Yeah, Takato's definitely still an amateur.
Yeah. So most of this episode is like effing Ice Devimon is just stalking Rikka.
It's really weird and creepy.
Yeah, like it's like really like, it's, I don't say it's like, so like have like a horror movie or something, but it's kind of like weirdly unsettling because, you're seeing like, his hands just reach for her and they just disappear, and like, like implications that there's like something, like following her and stuff like that,
Yeah. Well, I would say that you could say that there's like horror-ish elements to it. Because, like you said, he's just kind of hiding in the shadows the whole time, and it's really creepy. Speaking of creepy, in a different episode, but still, the Hypnos guy, the Hypnos guy stalking the kids at their school.
Yeah.
Like, he's standing outside the school gate, flipping his lighter, and just looking at the building, and it's like, dude.
Can we just talk about that for like a second?
Yeah, it's like, dude, you can't just do that.
So this is jumping ahead. There's like an episode where it's like, oh, he sees them use their Digimon, and he's like, oh, that's what this is. And he just stalks them to the school. And he just, like, approaches them, and he's like, oh, hey, are you, like, so-and-so?
I know your names. I know where you go to school.
Oh, the real horror is coming.
The best part is he hears Jerry coming, and he doesn't just walk away. He turns around and runs.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, dude's a total creep, and he knows it.
Like, he just walks away, he's just like, you have no idea what type of dangerous game you're playing right now. And there's like, what are you on about? And he just runs off and just bolts. And Henry just chases after him like, hey, what the heck?
Yeah, Henry's like, oh man, I gotta chase after this creepy stalker guy by myself.
To be fair, he does have an effing gun rabbit with him.
True. Okay, so I'm gonna derail this for just a second. If I skip cutscenes and everything, beating Juno is really quick, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can't skip the ending cutscene, though. That'd be the longest part of getting hard mode set up. Okay, enough of that.
Yeah, what's going on, Lord/Kingpin? Lord/Kingpin. Hopefully things are doing okay. I'm at least feeling better. I'm no longer sick with the effing COVID. Hopefully things are good. I may cough a bit more than usual though. But yeah, that's fine. This is about as good as it's gonna get, I feel like. But yeah. So, crap, where were we?
Rikka's getting stalked by Ice Devimon.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, she's being stalked by Ice Devimon. And, yeah, there's a random scene where, you just see that, she's, gets approached by her mom, who's, a fashion model. And it's, in front of two giant glamour shots of her, on big posters in the background. And, of, like, the mom, not Rikka.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just draws a crowd, and Rika's mom just sees her holding Calamon. She's like, oh, I didn't know you're into, like, stuffed animals. And Rika's like, shut up, mom, and just runs off.
Yeah, because that's the thing, Calamon's following her around.
Yeah. So it's like, for a bit of this episode, Rika's mom is just randomly like, oh, hey, Rika, you like cute things now, right? Here, wear this weird, like, teddy bear dress I got for you.
Yeah, and Rika's like, no, I still hate this crap.
I wish I got a picture of the effing dress, cause, like, I have no, like, idea why there are just two, like, actual teddy bears just, like, like, stuck to the actual dress part.
It might, like, be a 90s style thing.
Yeah, like, it's not, like, a pattern, it's, like, two full, like, teddy bears just stuck on there.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, Rika's like, I was just some stupid toy some guy gave me, and I threw it away.
Yeah. Yeah, so, like, yeah, it sort of starts the contrast of, like, oh, Rika doesn't want to be cute or whatever, but, like, oh, Ice Devimon's stalking her, and, things are getting, like, too real in that direction. It gets to the point where she's like, she's kind of freaking out, like, no one really sees this thing kind of following her. She's, like, getting Romon to search around, and Ron's not finding anything. So
she's freaked out, so she starts, like, snapping at Renamon.
Yeah. So, like, this leads to him just get into an argument, and she's just like, well, no, like, you're not my partner, you're just a Digimon, go away, I hate everything. Which
eventually leads to the realization that Rika might be treating Renamon like this, but apparently Renamon has also been treating Rika the same way, like they've been using each other.
Yeah. I do kind of like the aspect that's like, like, this isn't like a one-sided thing of like, oh, Rika's like bad and like Renamon is trying to help her, where it's like, no, like they've both got their issues that they need to like work through in these episodes.
Yeah. And I think, I don't remember exactly from the dub, but I think it shows through a whole lot more with the sub.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, the dub was pretty good from what I remember, so maybe they still showed this aspect in the dub, and I just don't remember, but
yeah.
We get a lot of shots of Renamon hanging out with, like, Henry and Impmon, of all people, trying to find answers.
Yeah, because, like, we get to a point where it's like Renamon wants to be alone, but she also kind of, like, is kind of seeking companionship in people in, like, her own way, and, like, trying to figure things out however she can.
Yeah. But even then, that's still jumping ahead a bit.
Yeah, oh yeah, we're jumping ahead, like, a lot right now. But yeah, effing, like, Ice Devimon just shows up, and, like, I don't know how Rika, like, chases after this thing, like, on her own.
It's a very Rika thing for her to do.
Yeah, like, she sees it and she, like, chases after him because Digimon, and he just grabs her and takes her into his, like, crazy ice lair.
It's a digital field, but it's all frozen over.
Hang on, I actually screwed this up. Here we go, yes. There we go. That's the image.
Before I see it, I'm gonna guess it's the Gazimon.
The what?
The Gazimon frozen in ice.
Not yet!
Okay.
Yeah, he takes her into his, like, little, his crazy ice lair. Where it's like, this is where Ice Devimon basically lays out, like, the crux of this arc. He's like, oh yeah, you're all cold and, like, selfish, and, that's why, like, I'm the real, like, right partner for you, because, I'm the strongest, and, that's what you want, right? You want power, and you want to be, like, isolated and alone, basically.
Yeah, I think there was kind of a silly thing in the dub where I think a line was like, "You're as cold and heartless as I am."
I think that actually is in the sub, but it's like slightly reworded, yeah.
Okay. I don't know, it feels a little more on the nose.
Yeah. Like, this is...
it's fine, I get
yeah.
it.
Like, I appreciate the subtext, like, I kind of wish it was a bit less on the nose, but, at the same time, it's like, like, this is good for, like, a kid's show,
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I always fall back to this, but in this case, I feel it's appropriate where it's a kid's show.
Like, this is one of those points where it's like, okay, yeah, at some point you have to, like, dumb things down a bit for your audience. And, I'm totally fine with this. Yeah, effing, like, symbolism 101, basically. Yeah. So Doraemon's like, oh yeah, like, look how powerful I am. I've, like, froze all these Digimon in blocks of ice. Oh man, like, isn't this exactly what you wanted? And I love
how strong I am.
Yeah, I thought one of the things he captured was an effing Pumpkinmon.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, that's an ultimate.
Yeah, that's pretty strong.
Ice Devimon is like weirdly powerful for like what he is. Like, what the heck? But yeah, so he's like, just basically showing off of it. He's just like, alright, now, like, make me your partner. And Rikka's like, no, but Renamon, though. And he's like, do you care about Renamon? Because, like, I'm way stronger than she is, Like, if you don't call her, then, like, I'll call her and I'll show you how much stronger I am. And he's like, well, I'm putting...
Like the transmission pose.
Yeah, he like shoots a little laser out of his head and just calls Rim on the others.
I think Henry and Takato noticed it already.
Yeah,
they noticed the digital field beforehand.
Yeah, I want to point out, like, this lair they're in is like basically a giant block of ice like around the top of like a building.
Yeah, and nobody seems to notice.
Yeah, this is like, it's a very unsubtle way to make like an evil lair, I'll just say.
Yeah. So I do appreciate one aspect of the creators of the show not caring about explaining away everything. Like how Guillemon is just running with them. Like through crowd. Like, they showed it off earlier where it's like a kid sees Guillemon and it's like, oh, cool costume or whatever.
Yeah.
But like they're running through the streets with a kid-sized dinosaur. And nobody bats an eye at it.
Yeah, like...
And it's like I respect it to some degree. The writers were like, okay, we're gonna have Digimon in the real world and screw like trying to explain away how they keep it hidden. It's just nobody cares for some reason.
Yeah, there's just some points where it's like, oh, we just have to like, it's fine, like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think
yeah, also, sorry, real quick, but then there's kind of the opposite side of that, where there's a giant ice cube on top of a building and nobody notices it.
Yeah. I don't believe that's, like, people do notice it, but it's, like, just not really focused on, because, like, what would they even do about that, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's not even, like, a shot of somebody looking, like, shocked at the sight of it or anything.
Yeah, like, if you're a random dude and you see, like, the top part of a building is just frozen in, like, a giant ice ball, then, like, you don't have anything to do with that, and you don't have any way to fix that problem. Like, who would you even call?
Sure, but you still react to it in some way.
Yeah. If they ever, like, made, like, just for any weird, like, reason or, like, live-action remake or whatsoever, like, any weird, like, scenario where it's like, oh, Digimon has to take place in America, like, they need to set the, like, series in New York specifically, because, like, It's one of the only places in the world where I imagine, like, stuff like this would just happen and people would just be like, whatever, that's life.
Yeah, that's just... it's New York, we don't give a crap.
You just, like, see someone just notice the giant icicle, the giant, like, effing ice ball on the building, and they're just like, ah, man, there goes my commute, and they just, like, walk off. They're just like, yeah, I guess there's no work today. They just, like, get a cab. Like, I'd love to see him just play into that super hard. Oh, man. So yeah, like, effing Ice Devimon just, like... I do like how they explain this part, though, that it's like, oh yeah, he brought, like, his own, like, ice layer with him, basically.
To be fair, they set that up in the beginning of the episode.
Yeah, that he's, like, bringing his, like, environment with him, and all the people at Hypnos are like, what the crap is this?
Why is he bringing the location around him with him?
But yeah, and like that's how he has all these Digimon just to point to as examples of how powerful he is.
Yeah, it makes sense. He came to the human world with a plan.
Yeah, gotta like, gotta preserve your trophies, right?
Yeah.
I like that he just brings his effing stuff with him. And like, the others show up and like Takato and Henry are like, oh yeah, we have to fight him, and Ice Devimon just freezes them in place.
Yeah, I guess this is the Rikka episode.
Yeah, which is weirdly enough not like solved by Rikka or her Digimon.
Which makes sense.
Yeah, like I feel like it makes more sense thematically, because it's like, like raw power isn't the answer to this, because that's what Ice Devimon's like standing for, right?
Yeah. Rikka's way of thinking isn't gonna solve the problem.
Yeah, like this is something where you have to like, work with your partner and like form a strategy and stuff like that, and like cooperation, right? Like it's teamwork.
Yeah. And there is the moment where it's like, okay, Rikka obviously cares for Renamon's safety because Renamon's about to get wrecked, I think.
Yeah. So Renamon shows up.
Yeah, Renamon shows up.
And is this a good edge of this? No, it's not. Okay. That's earlier. Alright, it's been a week. I'm like rusty on this. But yeah, like, Ron shows up, and we get this like quick fight scene where Renamon's like fighting Ice Devimon. And like, even though she's using fire attacks, she can't quite do it, because he's just too strong. Like, I guess it's implied that it's like, like, Rikka's not like, actively like trying to help Renamon out, so like, that's why like, when like Renamon evolves and fights, she's not as strong as she usually is.
Yeah.
Cause like, yeah.
Go ahead.
Rikka doesn't want the evolution to like happen. She's like, no gap here, Renamon, and then she just like transforms and starts fighting.
Yeah. It's ironically through her concern for Renamon that allows her to digivolve.
Yeah. But yeah, like... Sorry, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna move on to the next bit.
Alright, yeah. Effing Terriermon Guilmar just trapped in a giant block of ice. I really should have got a picture of this too. Cause like, Henry just uses a card that makes Terriermon just become extra thick, and that's what saves them from being frozen alive.
Yeah. So Terriermon inflates like a balloon and breaks the ice he's stuck in. And Guilmon's ice, I guess.
Yeah. Very, very convenient card they just had there.
Yeah, what a strange card.
I wonder what it even does under normal circumstances.
I would guess it makes things bounce back.
Is like maybe it's a defense boost or something? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm just taking a shot in the dark. It might be a real card. Who knows?
You understand what this means, though, right?
No, what?
For all the people who, like, draw fan art of Thick Renamon, there's a card that actually does that.
Yeah.
You have fuel now. Go, people. Be free.
Furry artists have had fuel for years.
But yeah. Yeah, it hasn't stopped them before.
I don't get it.
Don't get furry artists or you don't get inflation.
Both. Yeah, both.
Like, and I don't get inflation either. That's just weird. Like, I don't even know how that's supposed to be. Cards make bonds extra thick.
This one does. Although, you know what? Screw this topic.
Screw this topic.
Yeah, it's this whole thing.
You don't want to get into epic, like, Lucario X Renamon shippers?
No, not really.
I can't blame you. So yeah, something like Guilmon's...
Earlier, I'm just gonna say, earlier in the episode, Henry is teaching Takato about the card combos. Like combinations of cards to use to give him an edge in battle. And so Takato uses that in this fight, and he uses like a speed boost and a flight thing, the wings, the wing card on Guilmon. And that's enough at rookie level to take down Ice Devimon.
Yeah, because he gets the big mobility boost and he gets stopped by Ice Devimon's big hand, and he gets the wings and it lets him slip past them, actually get in.
He charges Ice Devimon into the ceiling and then he starts falling down to the ground and fires a fireball at him. And it just one-shots him. And it's like, jeez.
I wonder how good the combo of extra thick Terrierbond plus super speed would be.
I could see a way it would work.
Just super speed, just shoot yourself at the enemy and just go extra thick mode.
Yeah, you bounce at high velocity at the enemy.
You make your Digimon bounce around and then you get someone else to spike you at the target.
Yeah, that would work.
Just use that hyper velocity on him.
Okay. Give me half a minute so I can use the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Do I have any, be right back images? I probably do, honestly. Why does so? Oh, alright, yeah, that's from that, alright. Well, forces mass times acceleration. Yeah, exactly. So, you make your Digimon really big, and you make them move really fast. And then, you get, the extra damage, right? It's the classic bowling ball strategy. Yeah, that's why Human Boulder is the best technique in all of Naruto, because it's the strongest. Oh man. Actually no, let's do oh whoa, that's not. Alright, yeah, sorry. Up. Yeah, here we go. Alright, yeah, that until he comes back. Yes. Okay, yeah, that works.
Okay, that's probably more like a full minute, but whatever.
Alright, yeah, that's fine. So I'll just, move this back out and, yeah. Terra's 10 effing fight, yes. There we go. Oh my gosh, it's huge.
Shrink it.
It's so big. Oh no, we used the inflation card on accident.
Oh crap. Yeah, Yeah, transform phase.
Yeah, it's good. But yeah, like, basically they win, but like Cubimon loses.
Yeah, Cubimon gets wrecked, and so Cubimon has to end the fight for them.
Yeah, and afterwards, like, there's like sitting around, and Rikka's like, oh man, like, I hate all Digimon, I hate everything. And Cubimon's like, oh, that's how you see us, huh? And she just, goes off. And the two just go their separate ways.
Yeah, and Takato and Henry are like, what?
Yeah, they're just like, wait, but I don't understand. And it's like, nah, they're going through, like, complex, like, relationship things. Don't worry about it.